What if I told you that the next wave of SUVs won't come from the US, Europe, or Japan, but from cities like Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and Shanghai? Chinese automakers are launching SUVs that are outsmarting and outlasting the best in the world. You want speed? You got it. Tech and safety? You got it. A price that's 20,000 lower than legacy competitors? You got it. So if you care about SUVs, stay right where you are, because who knows? One of these might be your next car, especially this one, coming in at number 5, BYD Song Plus. If you have been scrolling through specs and online reviews of SUVs, you've probably noticed most vehicles make you choose between practicality and luxury. The BYD Song Plus refuses to play that game. Instead, it gives you both. First, the Song Plus impresses with its dimensions, which give ample rear legroom, generous headroom, and a cargo area that swallows strollers, sports gear, or groceries whole. BYD designed this SUV for families. Think school runs, weekend getaways, and long road trips. Then you step inside and notice the 12.8-inch rotating Di-Link infotainment screen that rotates between portrait and landscape modes, letting drivers and passengers prioritize navigation, media, or car controls. It also has a full LCD instrument cluster, multiple USB and charging points, and over-the-air updates that keep software fresh. Suburban commuters, tech enthusiasts, and families will appreciate that attention to detail. Where the Song Plus really keeps us awake at night is under the hood. Some all-wheel drive or performance trims push the 0 to 100 km/h sprint into under 6 seconds, and top outputs can reach 319 to 360 horsepower, depending on the variation. That's power that helps you when overtaking, merging onto a busy highway, or navigating winding back roads. For the DMI plug-in hybrid trims, BYD combines an efficient 1.5-liter gasoline engine with electric motors to create a hybrid system optimized for fuel economy and long-range flexibility. Daily drives can be purely electric, keeping running costs low and reducing emissions, while longer trips automatically leverage the gasoline engine to extend the journey without worry. For safety, the blade battery reduces fire risk, and its placement lowers the vehicle's center of gravity for more stable handling. Combined with features like adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and trailer stability control, the Song Plus is reassuringly safe for families and suburban commuters. At number 4 is an electric SUV that charges almost as fast as you refill a petrol tank, yet still has the space, the safety, and the practicality that modern families need. Now imagine all of that wrapped in a sleek coupe SUV body. That's the Xpeng G6. It has a wheelbase of 2.89 meters and an overall length of 4.75. The trunk spans 571 liters even with the rear seats up. It stretches to 1,374 liters when folded. That can carry a large family through many outdoor adventures. Inside is a 14.96-inch central touchscreen paired with a 10.2-inch driver display. Its digital ecosystem lets you control navigation, media, car settings, and even advanced driver assist functions with a swipe or tap. OTA updates ensure your software never feels outdated, and the Exopera 18-speaker surround system delivers nearly 1,000 watts of immersive sound. The long-range rear-wheel drive has an 87.5 km/h gross battery with a range of 570 kilometers. That means you can commute for weeks without worrying about charging, which is impressively quick. Some trims can go from 10% to 80% in under 20 minutes. The G6 is designed for real life. Its long wheelbase and interior design mean passengers sit comfortably both in the front and rear, and cargo space is generous enough for luggage, groceries, or sports gear. It also has advanced driver assist features like adaptive cruise, lane centering, and parking assist for busy urban drivers. Up next is an EV that's engineered for anyone who wants to go electric without spending Tesla-level money. It is the MG-S5. It might seem unassuming at first glance, but it's quite versatile and practical. The S5 EV supports DC fast charging up to around 139 kilowatts on its 400-volt architecture, which means that on a generous charger you can expect 10 to 80% in roughly 20 minutes. That kind of charging cadence makes longer trips less of a chore. You can hit a fast charger, stretch your legs, and get the kids a snack. Come back, and the car will be all ready to go again. The cabin space is large, the wheelbase and the thin battery architecture free up legroom for long journeys. The boot can take in strollers or weekend luggage without fuss. But my favorite is the S5 EV's structure, which is designed for protection. The dedicated EV platform stiffens the chassis and improves crash performance. MG bolsters the mechanical protection with a modern suite of driver assist systems. So the car not only helps avoid collisions, but is also built to protect occupants if the worst happens. That said, the S5 has a towing limit of 750 kilograms. The warranty is another selling point. MG offers long warranty terms in many markets. This is proof that the brand is sure of what they built. Do you know of any popular brands that still offer great warranties today? Tell us in the comments below. And at number 2 is an SUV that's doing even better than the leaders by offering more luxury, more space, more comfort, more tech, and more value at a better price. And it's a bestseller. BYD Sea Lion 7. The first thing you notice about the BYD Sea Lion 7 isn't its size, or the chrome, or the grille. It's the way the cabin lights up when you open the door. A wash of color sweeps across the dashboard like the sunrise. Once that door closes, the Sea Lion 7 pulls you deeper into its world. The gigantic, rotating 15.6-inch touchscreen silently pivots into place, either landscape or portrait, almost like the bridge console of a spaceship. And then you press the accelerator. It delivers smooth, muscular torque that glides the SUV up to highway speed. The AWD performance model packs twin electric motors that go from standstill to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 5 seconds. And the best part is how solid the Sea Lion 7 feels as it gathers speed. The double wishbone front suspension keeps the nose stable. BYD engineered the chassis to keep the ride gentle because they want this car to thrill the driver without scaring the passengers. Technology fills the Sea Lion's cabin, but none of it feels overwhelming. The head-up display projects your speed and navigation onto the windshield, so your eyes stay on the road. The rotating screen adapts to whatever content you want, and for music lovers who appreciate premium sound, the 12-speaker Donaudio system will change your life. But where the Sea Lion 7 really becomes a family hero is in its utility. You can power entire campsite setups using the car's battery, lights, appliances, tools, outdoor cooking gear, and everything in between. Imagine being on a family adventure and having a silent, clean energy source ready at any moment. And finally, number 1 will sweep you off your feet before you even start the engine. The Zeekr 9X. It does something most SUVs in the world can't. It rises. The dual-chamber air suspension lifts the body upward, giving you a glimpse of its extraordinary 288 millimeters of ground clearance. It's like watching a giant stretch its legs before a sprint. That single motion is your first hint of insane quality. Unlike many electric-only SUVs today, the 9X is a plug-in hybrid, combining the best of 2 worlds, a turbocharged petrol engine and a sophisticated electric drivetrain. But did you know? Its top-spec versions use a tri-motor setup, pushing the total system output to a jaw-dropping 1,030 kilowatts, which is roughly the equivalent of 1,381 horsepower. Yes, you heard that correctly. An SUV with this much power is explosive. Zeekr claims 0 to 100 in 3.1 seconds, putting the 9X in territory typically reserved for supercars. Its top speed is around 240 kilometers per hour, enough to glue you to your seat on an empty highway. Inside, the real surprise awaits. A cinema-worthy 17-inch overhead screen lowers above the second row like a private theater. And then there are the seats, with ventilation with massaging features, of course. One of the standout features is Zeekr's FreeVoy battery system, available in 55 or 70 kilowatt-hour packs. The large battery provides a pure electric range of around 380 kilometers, enough for most daily commutes without touching the gas engine. But perhaps where the Zeekr 9X shines the brightest for families is in its safety architecture. Zeekr engineers designed the Hauhan Safety Armor, a reinforced, intelligently shaped structure with the intention of creating one of the safest large hybrids on the road. In a side impact, the SUV can even lift itself to divert energy. In strong crosswinds, the chassis automatically compensates to keep the vehicle straight, and with LiDAR, radar, and surround cameras feeding data into an NVIDIA Thor processor, the 9X constantly reads its environment, predicting threats before they can become dangers. And there you have it, 5 SUVs that are are rewriting the conversation. And if you're considering any of these cars, tell me which one grabbed your attention in the comments below. Also, take things up and check out our videos on the top 10 fastest cars of 2026, the machines that rewrite the laws of speed. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next.